Here we go with another video of some news my homeboy sent me and let you watch the news piece in its entirety. I'm actually going to speak on this from my everyday me perspective.
Middle school teacher charged with sexually assaulting her 8th grade student.
Madeline O'Neill is here with what prosecutors say happened.
Yeah, in a criminal complaint filed today, prosecutors say that then at 33-year-old Taisha Bolden of Brown Deer started texting with her 13-year-old student. They say that progressed to a sexual relationship, a gun as a birthday present, and now serious charges. A now 14-year-old says he first met Taisha Bolden last October when she became his 8th grade teacher.
So yeah, I'm gonna tackle this one today. I wasn't feeling particularly militant. I wasn't necessarily gonna come at it from a spiritual angle. I wasn't necessarily feeling like coming at it from a predominant military angle either. This is not my opinion. Actually, this does represent my opinion. It's a young man. He was sent to school by his parents to get an education. Now, he did receive an education. He received an education in manipulation. He received an education of abuse, and there was great harm done to this young man. And many people will say, oh man, this is a little boy. I mean, it's a boy becoming a man, coming to age, and pat him on the back. But the fact is, it's wrong. Teachers are people that are in positions of authority. And that position of authority, it automatically disqualifies you from being able to have a relationship with an individual, because there's an unequal power dynamic and you just shouldn't do it. Add to the fact that there's something called the law. And I believe that the boy was in Georgia. I'm pretty sure the age of consent is not 13 or 14. It may be 16, but not 14. And maybe it is 14. There are some places that, they do things a little bit differently. But nevertheless, this is another reason, another example. When my son was 6 years old, he was having some challenges in school. He's a high energy kid. And as teachers are wont to do, they kind of want to push square pegs through round holes. And if you don't fit that box, or you don't fit that shape, then you just have to either get pushed to the side or left behind. No Child Left Behind means, hey, we will leave you behind, but we're going to keep progressing you in your grade. And so for me, this incident of teachers taking advantage of students is just another reason to kind of confirm why I believe homeschool is ultimately the best decision for kids. I mean, honestly, in the South, and I'm sure it exists in other regions as well, but in the South, we have schools that are canceling AP Black African American history. So we have this deal where everything that's talking about them is bad. If it's focusing on them and not focused on the majority student, then it's something that should be avoided and not tolerated. And the law supports that. The law does support that. And so for me, that was why we just went ahead and pulled out and we said, nah, we can do better. But imagine this woman, imagine her perspective. She's coming in here thinking, oh man, he's gonna be such a handsome young man when he grows up. And at some point it comes to her mind that, you know what? I don't have to wait until he grows up. I'm just gonna throw little feelers out here. I'm gonna talk slick to him. And if he talks slick back, pursue. So she goes and she gets this young man's information. She's sending over 2,200 text messages back and forth with this minor. It started off innocently enough, I mean, if you can call it that, with a selfie. Now, why is a grown woman, a 30-plus-year-old woman, sending a picture of herself like he didn't just see you in the classroom? Like, what are we doing? And what is going on in our minds? And then, oh, hey, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Come get these cakes. And by the way, that gun that you may or may not have wanted, I bought it for you. In addition to contributing to the delinquency of a minor, we'll go ahead and get a little sexual assault in there. And I'm not a lawyer, but I do have a concept of morality and right and wrong. And this ain't right. And this ain't why we send our kids to school. So I really hope we can get it together. And if you can this is me recommending, go on and send your kid and do homeschool. Look into that, honestly. It's me, out.